Hey, what's up guys, my name is James Sport and welcome back to my channel, and today it's actually going to be a review video today, and that review is actually going to be about the ZHIYUN CRANE 2. Yes, this beautiful gimbal. ZHIYUN, I think that's how you pronounce it, and whether it is actually worth buying in 2022. So when I got the gimbal, the ZHIYUN CRANE 2, I was amazed just how, because it actually came in with this beautiful bag, sort of like a protection case. It was very well compact. It's very easy to travel with, and it's light. It's not too heavy. It comes with some batteries that you need to charge up when you get the gimbal. It needs probably a couple of hours charging, but once that is all set up, you take it out. What you'll need to do is also then balance the camera onto the gimbal, and that can be a little bit tricky, but you know, the first time takes like 20 minutes, and then by the third, fourth time it might take 5 minutes or so. This is the gimbal right here. As you can see, it's got like a menu button, like a dial, a little screen as well. It also has the three axis. So I've got tilt, pan, pivot, rotate. It's pretty neat, if I'm being honest. And another thing, what it comes with within the case, it comes with a follow focus, which I've used on several occasions. It's been pretty good. You do have to, if you set it up right, it's really good. If you don't set it right, then you're not going to get the right, it's not going to work. And I actually got some really good shots outside in the woods as well. So when I first got the gimbal within the bag with the follow focus and everything, it actually came on with this sort of tripod. And what happens is that what you can do is you can just screw this at the bottom, and that way you can have a much bigger grip, longer grip, where you can have a bit more stronger feel to it, so you can get a much creative and better shots. And it also obviously extends at the bottom, point it onto a table or on the ground, so if you want to balance your camera, it makes it a lot easier as well. So we talked about the tripod, the follow focus, the batteries, sort of setting up, how long it takes. And I was really curious on how it would do when going out first time. So first out with a gimbal, what it can do, what it can't do, first time using any sort of a gimbal, and how easy it was. Well, to my surprise, it's actually really good. I mean, I've used like a glide cam before, you know, so it's not motorized. It's all to do with the hands and the movements and all that, whereas the gimbal is a lot more electronically, obviously because it's the gimbal, it's motorized. But for me, it felt a lot smoother. I could do a lot more creative shots and really get into the stories that I wanted to tell. So we talked about what the Crane 2 could do first thing out of the box, and one other thing that I really wanted to really know, and I did an awful lot of research on, I've done a lot of research on other gimbals like the DJI gimbals selections and a lot of gimbals, and I could never really get an actually solid sort of answer for the camera that I was using. I was using the Nikon D3300, and if I wanted to upgrade, which would be the Nikon 5600, and whether it worked or not, whether it was compatible, because sometimes you saw on the list on the internet, like the DJI ones, some of them said that they weren't compatible with Nikon, but only with Sony's and Panasonics. And I didn't want to spend, certainly for a new gimbal, £600. You know, I wanted to spend probably the minimum. And when I got it, well, that was the thing that I was worried about at first. As soon as I got the camera on the mount, I put it on the gimbal, it worked like a charm. It really did. It was really good. It works with different Nikon cameras and many other cameras out there. Of course, with this gimbal, it comes with different modes you can actually use. Locking mode, pan, follow, a vertical, and many other modes. And what's good about this gimbal is that it has a screen, so you can actually tell not only what mode you're on, you can also know how long your battery lasts. And I think with this gimbal it's about between 12 to 18 hours. I can't remember without looking, but it's a pretty long time, and I've had this now for some time now, and I've only charged it once, and I've used it on several weekends, and it's still going. It's still about halfway through its battery life. So with the different modes, you can have the follow focus on and off if you want to. Obviously, every time you put something extra like a microphone or a monitor or anything, it does become a lot heavier. It also means that you do have to balance it a little bit different every time, but more times you do it, the faster you'll get. With that all being said, I'm now going to show like a montage of what sort of type of shots you can get and what it can be used for, and basically what the gimbal can do. And if it's something that you're interested and see that you want to create, then this gimbal is absolutely a win for you guys. So we are in the middle of the woods right now. I say in the middle, not completely in the middle, but we are in the woods. So I've just brought out the Crane 2 out here in the woods, out on location, and I'm going to show you guys what it can actually do. So guys, I hope after watching that montage it helps you whether this gimbal is right for you, whether it's not. It's currently priced at £300, and I think it is absolutely worth it. I really do. I think you'll get really clear, smooth, cinematic look. And one of the things that I've noticed where it will be useful and be used the most will be if you're following a subject, whether that's a car, a person, or even running, because there was a clip earlier that I shot in the woods where I was running, and it surprisingly did well. Obviously you saw it shaking a little bit, but surprisingly it did very well. So I think with everything including in the box, with the bag if you buy it for £300, the follow focus, all those things, with including the different modes it takes on as well, I think it will be a very good investment to your future projects, whether it's hobbies, whether it's professional use. Obviously it just takes a bit of time to, I think, use it, but I think straight out of the box you can get really good footage, and I think it's absolutely worth it. I mean, at the moment I would certainly consider thinking about more getting like the Crane 2, a motorized gimbal, more than a glide cam, because you much more accurately to get better results, smoother results. Whereas a glide cam, I feel like you get a bit more of a dreamy sort of footage. So yeah, I think gimbal, go for it, absolutely. It will not disappoint you. That's the end of the video, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe, turn the bell notifications on, and I will see you guys in my next video. A plus.